world is wide, and the amazing and interesting places within it are countless. The open road is a beckoning, a strangeness, a place where a man can lose himself, for it is so exceedingly easy to become lost, encaptured and entranced in the awe-inspiring destinations which await us, and in the journeys which lead us to them. They say that all roads lead to Rome, and as you step into the ancient city for the first time, you are given the impression of having gone back in time. Through the years, Rome has remained a city of remarkable preservation, a city of tradition and history, but above all, a city of many, many stairs. All around you are ruins, crumbling and yet no less breathtaking. The sunset is swift and brilliant, a fiery contrast to the white marble of the city. Although it was built in the 1st century AD, the ancient ruins of the Colosseum still stand today. Capable of holding 50,000 spectators, the Colosseum was once the center of Roman entertainment, and the stage for the deadly gladiatorial battles. Before such a battle would begin, the gladiators would gather around the emperor's box and shout out, "Ave Imperatu Moritori Te Salutant," which meant, "Hail Emperor, men soon to die salute thee." Looking around the grand arena, it is hard to imagine that such atrocities could have possibly happened in such a place, but perhaps its moss-covered stones serve as a reminder that beauty can be found even in the darkest of times. Against the darkness of a star-streaked sky, the waters of the historic Trevi Fountain glitter with untold magic. This monumental Baroque fountain was completed in 1762 and is dominated by an immense sculpture of Neptune, the god of the sea. Guiding Neptune's chariot are 2 steeds, one well-mannered and obedient, the other wild and untamed. According to legend, if you throw a coin into the water with your right hand over your left shoulder, you are destined to return to Rome. For a city of such beauty and splendor, Rome is worth every cent. All those who enter the Vatican museums will undoubtedly leave with neck pain, for literally every side of the vast museum is covered in amazing forms of statuary and artwork, including its many ceilings. The most famous of these is the Sistine Chapel. A visit to the Vatican Museum gives a completely new appreciation for Michelangelo, who spent a total of 4 years, from 1508 to 1512, painting the intricate ceiling. Florence, the birthplace of the Italian Renaissance. The city where artists such as Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Donatello are so much more than Ninja Turtles. For whether it is chiseled in marble or painted on walls and ceilings, each one of them left their mark on this historic city. One of Florence's most prominent squares is the Piazza della Signoria. Contained within this square are several notable statues, such as Perseus with the head of Medusa by Cellini. In this statue, the mythological warrior, Perseus, holds the severed head of the Gorgon aloft for all passers-by to gaze upon. Adjacent to it is the Rape of the Sabine Women by Giambologna. All 3 of the writhing figures of this statue are carved from a single block of marble. As nightfall creeps slowly over the river Arno, the statues of the Piazza della Signoria are illuminated expertly so that they can be enjoyed long after the light has faded. The Duomo of Florence is a staggering sight to behold. The word Duomo derives from the Latin word domus, meaning house. For this reason, Cathedrals are known as the House of God, or Domus Dei. The Duomo Cathedral was finished by Filippo Brunelleschi in 1463 and is Europe's fourth largest church. To this day, it still remains the city's tallest building and the largest brick dome ever constructed. The Leaning Tower of Pisa can easily be considered one of Italy's most famous and recognizable monuments, yet it is far outstripped by the Cathedral of Pisa. The Cathedral of Pisa, which sits adjacent to the tower, first began to take form in 1063. Many of the limestone and marble blocks, which the cathedral is comprised of, were taken from older Roman buildings. To this day, you can still see Roman inscriptions, often upside down, built into the walls of the cathedral. At night, the city of Barcelona comes to life, and whether that life is one of constant motion or unbelievable stillness, the city still courses with a tangible energy. One of Barcelona's major attractions is the picturesque landscape of Parc Güell, designed by Antonio Gaudí. It is in this place that color can be found in the most unusual places. One striking feature of Parc Güell is the Hall of 100 Columns. Although in truth there are only 86 columns, it is an amazing sight to look upon nonetheless. To create his mosaics, Gaudí reused waste tiles, and in doing so his art became another form of recycling. A great view is to be had from the plaza, in which sits a famous mosaic bench, also designed by Gaudí. Believe it or not, the many twists and turns of the serpentine bench actually follow an ergonomic design. When all is said and done, these places represent a mere fraction of the world, a single thread in a grand tapestry, and in the words of St. Augustine, "The world is a book, and those who do not travel read only one page."